Okay, welcome back. In this video today, I'm going to explain, are aggregators really the devil? Is advertising against aggregators impossible? And do you need infinite budgets to be able to advertise the same products than an aggregator is advertising for? Okay, so let's jump into this quick introduction. My name is Brandon. I own a digital marketing agency called Grow My Insurance, where we help insurance companies get more sales, more leads, more customers direct for a series of systems that we implement and maintain that gets customers coming directly to them. More policy sales, more leads, more customers, better quality, all that good stuff. Been in the insurance world a good while, and we've been doing this for a good few companies, and they've seen good success. If you've got any questions, it's going to be the first few links in the description. Check it out if you'd like. Feel free to drop me a connection on LinkedIn. If not, just watch this video, take some value away from it. I'm covering this recent status that I posted a couple of minutes ago, and I just wanted to basically jump into the information, lay out my thought process, and dive in a little bit deeper than the actual post itself. So debunking the myth, aggregators and advertising on a budget. Now look, not dissing aggregators at all. They're a great platform. They've centralized insurance for people to be able to go on and buy insurance easily, efficiently, and it also helps the actual providers itself. But have they monopolized the industry, and do you now need infinite budgets to be able to compete against them? The short answer to this is no. They have not monopolized advertising at all. All right. There's just a few things you need to focus on when you're doing this. You need to understand that aggregators are focused on huge amounts of volume. So they just want as many customers, as many website visits, as many leads to be processed. So their advertising is going to work slightly different. And to do that type of approach, you do need big budgets. You know, these advertising aggregators, insurance advertisers are spending multiple 7 figures per month in their marketing to drive revenue, to drive customers, to drive traffic. If you're trying to achieve the same result as they are, you are going to need large budgets. But if you're just trying to get higher quality leads, more customers, more sales for certain product niches, then you don't need to worry about this. So the main thing here is really to focus on niche markets. So to stand out from the competition, you need to sort of focus on niche products. So instead of just advertising, we do home insurance, for example. You want to break that down into landlords. We're doing content, we're doing buildings, we're doing thatched roof properties, we're doing unoccupied, we're doing property lets, we're doing holiday homes. So you want to break down the actual product that you're trying to increase sales for into sub-niches, into the niche itself, and then actually advertise that. So you want to focus on where you want to increase sales, what the sales team is best at selling, what processes you've got, the best offers you can provide, and then obviously advertise for those products with the highest margins as well. So that's the idea there. Look, is aggregators are focused on big volume. You don't need to be focused on big volume. You just need to productize into certain niches as well. Second thing here is budget-friendly strategies. Now, success isn't just about big budgets. You don't need big budgets just to get loads of sales. Now, if you want hundreds of thousands of new customers in a year, you're going to need a lot of budget for that. But most insurance companies starting are only going to want an extra 20, 50 policy sales a month, you know, to really understand this is working well, to then scale things up, to then bring in new staff members and new sales teams. The main thing here is you can generate content. You can generate niche engagement, you can create better offers than they have, and that can yield you good results. So you can actually customize offers, you can focus on the service more than the product itself, because aggregators are really simple. It's just you go on there, you put your information in, you get a quote. It's not a personalized service, it's not something that you feel very connected to. Some people are putting their information in wrong, so you can create an offer and productize that service that you provide because it's more custom and more suited for your customers. The main thing here as well, and it's not something I've put in this post, but aggregators are extremely big. They have a lot of compliance and a lot of moving parts to their business. You know, it's a multi-billion-pound industry, aggregators alone. Smaller companies, smaller brokers can move faster. They can follow the trends quicker. Most of the things with aggregators, if they have an idea, it takes 6 to 7 months to go through their investors, all of this type of stuff to get signed off. So by the time they've actually got something up and running, the trend's gone, the movement's gone, you can't focus on it. And you've got a smaller company that's only doing sort of 7, 8 figures, then you can move faster than they can. So you can actually jump onto trends, you can test things faster, and that alone is going to be able to just significantly improve your results. And then the last point here is just the multi-channel revolution. Now, This is a really major point that even aggregators haven't figured out yet. Just 5 years ago, purchasing decisions were made with minimal touch points, meaning that people would just go onto the website, put their information in, get a price, and then purchase. And it was simple as that. Okay, just 5 years ago, that's how people used to buy. But with the abundance of opportunities that we have now, the options that we have at our fingertips, basically customers have become more discerned. They have more options available to them than they used to. So to succeed, your business must be omnipresent. It must be everywhere. It must be literally at everywhere that person looks. Okay, so this allows you to get to somebody at each stage of their buying journey and basically funnel them down your purchasing process. So what I mean by that is that people don't buy nowadays, and some people do, but most people don't, is website visit, lead, information, purchase, happy days. It's more of a website visit, put their information in. 3-4 days later, they may send in an email, a question, they might call the business, they may think on it, they may then have to call back and amend some details, and then they may then get a price elsewhere, and then they may compete that with this one, and then they'll call back in, they'll make the purchase, or they'll go onto the website and make the purchase. That's how people buy. Okay, so that can be a process of up to maybe 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 2 weeks, 30-day period. So people just take longer to buy. So the whole premise of omnipresence is that you need to be able to refresh people and say, look, we're still here. This is this company. These are the features and benefits. This is why you should go with us. This is 5 features why we're better than this company. And you basically need to be able to funnel people through your buying process and convince them to purchase all throughout that process. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. The conclusion to this video is aggregators don't monopolize advertising. Okay, you need to have creative strategies. You need to target niches. You need to not focus on the broader picture. You need to have good sales processes in place. You need to react faster, and you need to be everywhere on the internet all at once. You need to be omnipresent. You need to understand that people don't just buy from one website visit, and they have multiple touch points before they convert into a new policy sale. If you've got any questions, just drop them on below. Feel free to drop me a connection on LinkedIn. If you're interested at all in what we do, helping customers get advertising up and running, get customers coming directly through them through a series of systems that we implement and maintain, there will be the first link in the description. I hope you found some value from this video and really appreciate you watching. Cheers.